Right, so it's Apple CarPlay Day, and trying to get this box sorted has it's not been easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it step by step, in reverse though, so you can see that I have actually done it and it does work. CarPlay, come on, boom, got Apple CarPlay back. So if anyone knows how to reset the head unit, that would be great, because this head unit currently registers as the car being a 3 Series. Obviously it's a 1 Series, so if anyone can help with that, that would be great. But yeah, let's go through, let's get it all back in and I'll show you what I did. One thing I will say is try and make sure that you keep all your screws and everything very safe. There's been a couple of times where I've put screws down and they've gone missing. I have found them, but just in case, that's not something you want to do. So yeah, let's get through it. Pull the wires through from that side. Because it's the Harman Kardon unit, there's not enough space underneath or above for the actual box to go. So you have to pull out all the glove box and everything like that and feed it through. So you've got this junction box at the back, so this is the aftermarket one, and then that one is the OEM one. Now what you want to do is you want to plug the OEM one into the one that doesn't have the 2 little pins in this side, because this one is the one that you need the pins in, and the pins go, whoops, in the top like so, and they just clip in there. So one thing to always double check is the fact that they are in. They're sort of like your auxiliary outputs, I believe. So it actually comes with one of these cables. Now one of these wants to go into the back of your screen, and one of them wants to go into the back of the box. Just there, look. And you want your pink one that went from the original back of your screen, and this port here in the back of your head unit, and you want to make sure that that one goes into the back of the box into the input, and then the output is going to be this green one which goes back into your screen. Otherwise you'll get a no signal return, and that's why you always check it while it's out. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to feed this up through there so that I can plug the screen back in. So right now what I'm doing is I am sorting out the aerial connection for the CarPlay device. It seems to need a direct connection, which is what I'm just filtering through now. This helps for the Bluetooth connection to the actual CarPlay and make sure that your connection is as strong as possible. I'm not sure it works with GPS and things like that. I think that's just all pulled from your phone, but I know it helps with actually connecting to Bluetooth. So you need to make sure that it's as exposed as possible. Another thing to note, what I will do is put the link to the MMI box in the description. The company are really, really good at communicating, really helpful. When I ordered the device, they helped me pick the right one, make sure that it was right. Everything on their website is really, really helpful, so check them out. So you need to make sure that you keep the antenna nice and high in the dash. I've put it there because it's just going to be easy, but it helps with like Bluetooth connection and things like that as well, so just took that out of the way. Alright, well, she's in. That is not an easy thing to do, push that in with all them wires, but as you can see, the box is still there, so you just need to tuck it up and out of the way. Get it up on its own little shelf, just there, look. And then what will happen is, when that's in there, we'll then put the glove box in, and I would hope that it'll just settle in its place. So let's get 4 screws in there, get it all back on. So this is just an additional aux cable. You can feed it into the glove box as such, and I'll talk to you about how to get the audio to work through the system, because it's not as easy as it seems. So let's continue, let's get it cracked in and take it from there. I always like to make sure that I test everything before I put everything away. The last thing you want to do is put everything back together and realise that something don't work, so just double check before you put it away. Not being plugged in, so I can get that sorted. But yeah, it's working. That's in. Booyah! So let's get cracked on with the rest of it. Got this little vent here as well, so when you're working on when the glove box is in, still leave access to that so that you can move the box around so it don't rattle.
I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you.
All these little steps, like getting this pushed in, they're not the easiest bits, but they're also not the most difficult bit. So if you're wanting to start out on something, doing your own thing on your car, I can't think of a better place to start than little interior mods like this, because they are so easy. Now on to the annoying bit. Now be cautious because there's 2 bolts there, but you also need to get these lined up, and you also need to get this lined up behind this bit of plastic as well, which is slightly annoying, so this is the difficult bit. But let's crack on, because you can't get the glove box out without getting that out, so I bet you've got to get that in after you've put the glove box in, so let's get started. You know what I've forgotten? Plug in the cigarette lighter. Oh, see? It's always shit that goes wrong with me. Do not forget this thing. That would be a very bad idea. So yeah. So right around this time, I just wanted to let you know that I forgot to record the outro to this video. But bear with, I will do it in the next video, so stay tuned for that one. And please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.